Okay, let's check everything's working. Before we get started, make sure it's all streaming properly. Everything's set. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it all looks to be working fine. Cool. So let's do this mission, this run. Stairwell down looks to have been completely collapsed. Old fluorescent glow lights are barely keeping the plants alive. Almost no light on the surface makes it. Yeah. So we're trying to find a way. So we're looking for weapons that have been stolen en route to the weapons dealer. That's far enough, friend. An older man raises his hand, squinting as you approach. To his left, a young orc shifts his weight, resting one hand casually on a pistol at his hip. Both are dressed in what might be considered uniforms, but it's hard to tell for sure. We don't get many visitors down here these days. And you'll forgive me for saying, but well, you don't really look like the type that usually comes through here. He looks fed for one thing. The older man snorts. Indeed, so what brings you to Gezumbaran? Stranger, I don't even know if that's how you say it. So we can use charisma to lie. I'm visiting from the Rhine Megaplex, and my friend Hans said the market here is second to none. I had to come see it for myself. Well, maybe a few years ago that was true. These days, well, it's hard times around here, so I suppose. But you're welcome to go in, of course. Customers are always welcome. Oh, and talk to Kurin. If you want to hear some good stories about the market back in its prime, he's always happy to share a tale or two. Watch your step on the ladder there. Some of the steps get slippery when it's cold. Thanks. Okay, so we've got through the checkpoint, which is good. Very good. So now we're just having a look around. So that's Kurin. No, someone there. So speak to him first. Man before you is of average build and nondescript dress. He's leaning against an old wooden cabinet, reading a book. As you approach, looks up, casts a warm smile in your direction. Guten Tag, the name's Kurin. Friend, can't say I've seen you around these parts, just passing through. What can you tell me about this place? Kessenbaron, well, it's my home for one, and we've got a small bar set up over there, but of course you want to know about the market. It used to be something to behold, my friend. One of the grandest markets in the city. You could find nearly everything in these stalls for the right price. It's a shame, but little by little things slowed down. Folks stopped taking the subway line, so... But I guess that's the way of the flux. I've seen a shipment of weapons pass through recently. His face falls. Wish that I had, friend. It's too bad. This place used to be soaring with commerce, but now hardly anything passes through here, I'm afraid. Folks around here are lucky enough to have a full meal at the end of the day. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope things turn around for the better soon. Yeah, me too. Thanks for the family words, though. Most folks that come through here are looking to bum a quick handout or steal what they can before disappearing down the line. Can I do anything to help? No, I don't think so, friend, but I thank you for the gesture. The man squints at you and he looks thoughtful. Say, have you ever heard of the story of Shinderhands? Not sure. Shinderhands was an outlaw centuries ago, back in the Napoleonic days. See, Shinderhands was a thief, a greedy one. If you believe the stories, he and his gang raided up and down the Rhine, stealing for themselves. Something happened. The people of Rhineland, they were inspired by him. In time, they hailed him as a hero. He was stealing from the French, you see. I think something happened then. Something surprising. Even to... I can't say his name. It's German. I think because of this, perhaps he became the hero people wanted him to be. Maybe he did start stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I don't know. The history books are confusing, to say the least. At any rate, point is, this friend... Ugh. I think that maybe if enough people believe something, it can be true. It can change the truth of the thing. Perhaps if enough people here in Gunhag have a hope to believe in, then our fate will change. Well, until then, we'll continue on. Don't you mean Robin Hood? No, you'd think that, but an altogether different tale, I assure you. Much more romanticised. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I'll be going. Just check everything around, check and make sure everyone's fine. Let's go to the bar. To the bar, to the bar, to the bar. So we got goldfish. Woman stares at you as you approach, but she recovers quickly and beams brightly at you. The fox face on her headdress seems to grin as well. A classically nasal American accent is obvious. Hey kiddo, share a drink with me? Sure, if you're buying. Also, unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options here. They've got beer, homebrewed gin and schnapps. Pick your poison. I've been drinking gin and tonics. The tonic cut out some of the gas flavour. I think they've been distilling it in old propane tanks. Have one of them. Sure thing. Fills up. Cheap gin and dirty ice splashes some tonic across the bar. Drink it. Tonic covers up the gasoline flavour and the most part it burns a bit as it goes down. Listen, my name's Goldfish. What's yours? Now that I've said my bit, what are you doing in a place like this? I came here to see the market. At least there's alcohol. Synthahol, man. Whatever it is, I'll drink more of it. More to it. She downs a glass and slams it on the bar with a loud X. So what were you hoping to find down here, Robin Hood? She laughed heartily. Don't worry about it. You sure? I mean, if you're looking for Robin Hood, shouldn't you go to England or something? Seems really far away from this hole in the ground. Her expression goes stern for a moment as she stares into her empty gin and tonic. This place is a grave. Maybe I've been down here long enough, and now I'm a ghost. Alright, that's it, Fraulein. You're officially cut off. Your total is 36 million. Can I at least buy something for my friend here? He's been talking with me a while. A bit, and hasn't had anything. No, you're cut off. I don't want you even sipping out of it. Do chill, forget I asked. She turns to you with a shrug. Sorry, I couldn't get you anything else, but thanks for being a pal. So there's a ladder there. I'm guessing that takes you up to. Surface access has been welded shut. Probably attempt to keep it securely tight. So this is where I need to go then. So let's speak to the odd merchant. Hello there, newcomer. I have exciting and rare weapons for you to peruse. Instruments of death of the sort you won't find anywhere else in Berlin. Care to take a look around? Despite the shopkeeper's claims, her inventory looks decidedly poor. Most of the weapons appear rusty and in ill repair. Particularly a cobbled together pistol stands out from the bunch. Sure, let's have a look at what you have. Okay. See anything you like? I don't know, doesn't seem like there's much here that would interest me. What's up with that shoddy looking pistol? Exquisite, is it not? It's a work of a master craftsman who used to live here. Forged some of the finest slug throwers you'll find this side of the Atlantic, and at that price it's a steal. It looks like some of those parts are hot glued together. As I said, it's a master craftsman's. A weapon made by any others simply break after it's been fired. Don't know, it looks like there wouldn't be much here. Well, there's been lean pickings lately around these parts. There's the militia. They need most of the best pieces to help keep us safe. Still, I've got some reliable weapons here for home defense. Let's buy that pistol just for giggles. I'll be going, no thanks. Let's talk to this guy. Hi there, stranger. I've got a sale today. You interested in some rations, salvage, some home remedies? See what you've got for sale. So he's got med kits and nitro. I've seen a shipment of weapons pass through recently. I don't know anything about weapons. I just sell scraps of salvage and home remedies. Well, thanks for your time. Great. Appears to have been pried hastily open. There's particularly a torn shipment label. Most of the ink has worn off, but it's still visible. Crate behind you, your shop looks like it's marked delivery for the government. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? No, I don't know anything about the crates. Open some backup. It's just us here, friend. Okay, yeah, the Rab Ganners came by yesterday, asked me to move some of these medical supplies, then they disappeared. I don't know where they went. I mean, hey, we've got to make a living, right? They leave me this kind of score. I'm grateful already. Sold most of it in less than a day. Plenty of folks around here in need of real medical supplies. Alright, I've told you what I know, so we're cool, right? I don't know anything else. Relax, time's tough. Peoples. You're not going to hurt me? Thanks. Thank you, stranger. Not everyone's so understanding around here. Look, if you're looking for the Rab, try the old information kiosk on the other side of the market. I've seen some people coming and going through there. You know, scuff marks on the ground. Something heavy was dragged across here. The marks vanish into the wall. Inspect the wall, nearby wall. I suggest here might be a passageway hidden behind the wall, but you spot no clear mechanism for opening it. Maybe we should ask around. This looks like the place, so I'm sure it might be on the right. I might spill the beans. So it's the information terminal I need to look at, isn't it? Here's the old U-Bahn information tunnel. Judging by the system design, the current cushion is quite old. As you approach, makes a series of spluttering sounds as dust-covered screen flickers dimly to light. Time since last update. Error, primary database not found. Restarting in offline mode. Restarting. The screen goes dark as the machine begins to emit a bizarre variety of clicking and chirping sounds. After an indeterminate amount of time, the screen finally shudders back to life. Please select the option from the menu below. Data corrupted. Station history, route information, data corrupted. Enter custom query. So station history. Station was opened on April 18th, 1930 as the final stop along the U-Bahn U8 line. It was designed by prominent U-Bahn architect Alfred Grenadier. Construction on the U8 line began in 1914 under the labour shortage from the First World War put the project on hold for over a decade. Eventual completion opens of this home line between Neokol and Gersbald. They're German words I can't pronounce. In 1930 represents a major step forward in connecting Berlin's working class districts to the city centre. Continue reading. During World War II, many unfinished transit stations were converted into air raid shelters, including parts of the station. In the decades following the war, the station also served as an emergency fallout shelter in the event of a nuclear attack. During the Cold War, the U8 line continued to run between those two stations, taking it under the wall and through parts of East Berlin. The train would skip all East Berlin stations until it emerged on the far side. Today, the U8 line continues to operate, carrying thousands of passengers on a daily basis. In addition to former bunker location at this location, some transfer the popular museum exhibit showcasing the history and developments of Berlin's underworld. Please inquire at the information kiosk. Current museum rate and hours of admittance. Route information. Declare of crime. Custom query. Leave the terminal alone. So I need to find a way to open this wall. Mr. Captain stands at alert, her eyes tracking you, slowly comes to the rest of you. Guten Tag. Say, what's up with the scuff marks on the ground over by the information kiosk? I wouldn't know, I'm not in charge of cleaning around here. She sighs. Hell, nobody is these days, and the way it's been going, hopefully our luck will return sooner or later. It's nice to know. It'd be nice to take some pride in this place again. I know you're hiding something back there. She stiffens and suddenly her rifle is levelled at your chest. Fine, I don't know who you are or what you're doing snooping around, but you better come with me now. Our leader's going to want to speak to you. Very well, I'll go. That's a smart decision. Same man in the market. You should have stuck to the market, stranger. If you rubber wish to be found, we'd open a fucking cafe. Now what do you want from us? Say your price. I don't know. It looked like an invitation to me. If you really don't want to be found, you might want to try hiding your tracks a bit better. I just wanted to see. You stole a shipment of supplies bound for our guys and we want them back. He stares you down for a long moment and then breaks into chuckle. Guess we're a little careless on that one. I figured with Monica Schaefer gone, be an easy score. So that's why you're here. We stole some supplies, now you want them back. Yep, that's about right. Well, I completely understand, stranger, believe me, but unfortunately we need those supplies more than you do. So I'll have graciously declined your offer to relieve us of your property. I can see things are hard around here, Gurren, but I have to look out for my own, and that shipment belongs to us. Not from where I'm standing. Look, there's no need for bloodshed, I'll tell you what. It seems like you know what it looks out for us. It's not easy, we provide for people. All like a shipment, going hungry. It's our home, these are our people. I suspect you feel the same way about yours. So I'm ready to let you leave, just like that, knowing our little secret here and everything in return. All you need to do is walk away, just walk away and forget this ever happened. What do you think? I think in the flux, folks like us need to stick together. Why strangers? Maybe we can come to an arrangement to benefit both. I'm listening. First, my friend Utag has a series of data pad taps established to monitor nearby communications. You return a shipment and we let you listen to those taps. You see, that's an interesting offer. That would certainly let us scope out some more lucrative heists around here, assuming these taps are reliable. They are, I checked them out the other day. Well, I suppose it's worth the price of the crate of guns. Your medical supplies are already mostly gone. I'm afraid that the weapon shipment is still being held in the locker at Frankfurt and Tor. We'll have it sent back to the Carabasser immediately, and you'll let us in on those data taps. Take the tunnel to Carabasser and talk to Ugg. He runs a small calf. Tell him I sent you and he'll set you up. Well, maybe things are looking up around here. I suppose friends and enemies both can be found in strange waves here in the flux. Glad we could have this talk, and I'll be going now. You can see yourself out. Take care, stranger. Okay, that looks like it went well. Chest check all the, yep, so that's done, definitely that's done. I'm getting a bit skint, but that's fair enough. So we're heading back. We emerge from the U-Bahn station and out onto familiar streets. The energy here is in stark contrast to the very slow, drawing mood of the Gesunbaren. See, I'm trying to pronounce it, but I have no idea if it's right or wrong. Probably is. It's probably wrong, because I've never taken German. Is an island of hope afloat amidst the dangerous currents of the flux state, but it would have taken much for it. It wouldn't have taken much for it to capsize. It's time to find Garari and tell him the news. I think I also need to speak to Utag about what I did. Let's go speak to him first. I sent a man in Korean to talk to you. I told him he could have access to your data taps. You did you? Bit presumptuous of you, is it not? This gang have been hijacking shipments bound for Europe, so we made an arrangement. He listens to your tap, they leave our goods alone and steal from our enemies instead. Everybody wins. I see, well that sounds like a tidy little arrangement you've made there. The kind of arrangement I might make myself, he laughs. The kind of arrangement Monica might have made. I will honour your promise. Everyone in his gang should have access to my data taps, save for that listening on the... Save for those that listen in on the Grabbar itself, and not that such taps exist, mind you. Now then, anything else? Okay, so I've spoken to him, he now knows. Let's go speak to... So we've got optional, take the U-band to... Frankfurt tour. Okay, let's do that. Let's see, is that a mission or is that a part of this mission? I think it's a proper mission. So it looks like a proper mission, so we'll do that. I think we'll do the optional missions first if we can. So we can earn some money. Speak to him. Welcome back. You need some weapons, some ammunition. I took care of the business. They won't be hijacking our shipments anymore. Yeah, that much I already know. The mission shipment arrived just before you did. Though I barely caught a glimpse of those who delivered it. How were you able to arrange it? I made an arrangement with the leader and they agreed to return the weapons. And you accomplished all through diplomacy. Interesting. It is, well... It's not what I would have done, but perhaps that's for the best. Here's the payment I promised. You should need new weapons. Thanks to you, I have some new merchandise available. Would you like to take a look? Yep. So he's got some Warhawks. He's got some new submachine guns. Got a new shotgun. Yep, so he's got new assault rifles. New outfits, new grenades, and some other stuff. Cool. So... Excuse me. Let's go on the next mission. Let's travel to his... Let's go to his lab, shall we? Or should we do a solo one? Let's do his lab first. Right, so let's take Glory. Iger, and Blizz. Confirm that. Go. Lockdown. Alright, to Adrian Plaz. I can't even say that. It's a dismal one. Your only company on the train is an elderly dwarf in a ragged peacoat. And he spends most of his time muttering to himself. When the train rattles to a stop, he slowly rises from his perch and begins to hobble towards the doorway. The station itself isn't much different, an old broken down thing at the end of its useful life, feebly tottering towards obsolete. That word. Dyslexia, woo! This area of Berlin has clearly seen better days. A window of light shines down from the surface, and even that looks stale. Slowly, you begin to climb. Ooh, let's clear everything off and just re-put in Mana Bolt, Mana Ball, Lightning, Aim, Heal, and Armor, and then 2 medkits. Oh, so she can take... Aha! So we can add stuff in if we wish to. So what's her pistol? So she's got a damage 10 Predator. And he's got a... Okay, that's fine. Confirm. Yes, I know I have Karma available. Streets above Anna Plaza are dark and dismal, and the Kais have seen better days. Everything here reeks of the economic depression and faded glory. Looming above you is a fortress-like, seeming impregnable facility. Windows have been shutters with enormous steel panels, lending the entire building's sinister appearance. That's our target. Strutter Bioscience. I wonder what happened in there. It might still be happening for all we know. I think we're about to find out. I don't care, I just want my old... Yep. That's a cheerful thought. Come on, Chief, let's get this over with. So have a good look around before we just dive into this, because there might be a phone booth or something, I don't know. I've never done this. I have no idea what to expect. So there's people over here. Doesn't look like there's anything. So discarded tyres. This pile of trash is steaming. Fetid waves of stench wash over you as you draw near it. God damn, that's rank. I'll stay back here if you don't mind. I have better things to do than dig through a pile of decomposing trash. It might not be decomposition. The steam could be coming from a grate or a vent under the pile. While I ain't touching it, move the trash aside. So there is a vent there. Door is sealed tight. Dirt, dust and grime have cracked around the corners. It's clear that no one has been through here in months. You see the hydraulic jacks locking the door in place near the bottom of the frame. Right, so we've got a choice there. So what's going to go on in the vent? Garbage pile, small hayvac vent, steam that pours through. Dwarf might be able to fit inside the vent, but nothing larger. Send in a drone. So have a good look around. So there's a hatch there. Okay. I'll just explore the vent first. So there's only that hatch, okay? So we'll use that hatch. Open the hatch. Behind the hatch you find a great rat's nest of monofilament wires. Each wire snakes around the others in different endpoint. Thankfully all of the endpoints are labelled Doesn't take long for you to figure out which wire governs the power locks for the front door. Short circuit the front door locks. After a few seconds, finding the wires, you're rewarded with a bright flash. The lock status door fizzles out. The street level door should now be accessible. So now we send the drone back out. So we can now enter the lab. Cool. Okay, let's go right first. Okay. Scientific terminal. Terminal appears to contain inventory control systems, processing bioscience merchandise. The items are spelled out in amber, lettered against a solid black background. A glowing cursor awaits the input. Bioscience products and specimen inventory. It's like tissue bank / organ farm. Which provides a complete breakdown of the standard organs that are being grown in the organic chemistry wing. It seems that the lab was outfitted with the capacity to mass produce vat-grown meta-human organs, including heart, kidneys, livers and lungs. This material would then be used for testing purposes, breakdown and analysis. So a complete log of studies performed by Shadowrun employees on the products of competing biotech companies. Bio samples from Universal, Omnitech, Shahway's, Prometheus AG and Biogene have all gone under the knife. Here are the results. Replication and fabrication. Attempts to replicate products. According to the information here, Shadowrun has achieved a shocking level of success at producing genetic versions of a wide variety of commercial and restricted bioware products. Contract fulfillment. The entry contains a complete breakdown of the organs waiting in cold storage to be claimed by clients and investors. Scanning over the list, you see a number of high-end security level enhancements in inventory. Bioware like this would normally run tens of thousands of million. If this was what Exabile was commissioning Shadowrun to produce, he could have undercut all of the competitors and made an ungodly profit. Special projects. These are the listing of a number of hellhounds, including their complete medical histories. It appears most of the experimental procedures listed were performed on a subject named Billy, but who or what Billy might be has been left undisclosed. Step away. Okay, so we'll open the door. Said I was going. Oh. Go in. Okay, so this way seems okay. So there's a ladder. There's an observation terminal. Let's have a look. Terminal governs the animal testing wing. Data entries concerning animal test subjects and procedures performed upon them. Files, screens. Shadowrun animal testing observation. Hellhound testing protocols. Basilisk testing protocols. So Hellhound testing protocols. There's a variety of invasive tests. There are several memos appended to this file. Apparently science working in the animal testing wing, less convinced of working with dangerous fire-breathing animals would yield less than useful results than the executives were. The basilisk testing protocols. Experimentation and testing from the Shadowrun prize possession, a rare albino basilisk acquired from exotic animals dealer in Portugal. Appears the basilisk was being used as a primary focus of a passion project at Shadowrun, an attempt to create a magically active piece of bioware. While these executives in charge of the projects felt that a basilisk would make an appropriate test subject is not clarified. The list of procedures performed on this creature extensive, including a series of anesthetized thoracic surgeries. Step away. Okay. So then we've got it looks like cryopods or some sort of pods in there. Let's try and, so we've got keycard panel, so let's try and go left first of all. Door is a high-tech maglock and swipe a key system. Get your deck of the hack panel. If a hack successfully unlocks the door. Oh, it seems my game has decided to jump. Ah, there we go. Right. So let's start with sniper. So what's this? We've got. So what's this? This is drone control. Aim shot. Normal shot. Miss twice. Let's put some armour on. Let's get into cover. So take an aim shot of the guy at the back. Then a normal shot. Ow. Missed. I've got a healing spell, which is fine, so we'll heal him up. I'll try and kill the guy that's using the grenade launcher first. Aim shot. Spray and pray, 30% chance, missed twice, that's fine. Took 8 damage, missed, that's fine. Let's try mana ball. Glory gets to shoot. Oh, she can't see anything. Let's go close combat. It's immune to bleeding, which is obvious because it's a machine. Just take a couple of shots. Glory will take a hit. I'll try a magical shot. And then I'll try mana bolt. That missed as well. Get Glory to hit it. Hit it. She misses twice. Take a double shot. Take a shot. Got it. Okay, so that went quite well. Just check everything. That looks like where I've got to go. Let's open this door. So pick up. What have we got here then? 53 Nuyen. Doesn't look like be anything else in there. Let's go. Let's unlock this door now. This door is hermetically sealed. Months of disuse left it covered. Simple swipe key access system has been mounted, so it reads executive clearance only. So can't get in there. So let's open this one. Clearance level B. Let's go down. Okay, so we're in some sort of sewer system now. Pick up whatever this is. 55 Nuyen. Okay, so there's a way over here, which looks quite interesting. There's a locked door, clearance panel B. Seems to be a way down there as well. So that needs a B key card. There's a way up. Okay, so this is the room. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else in there.